In a world where cruisers often play it safe, the 2025 Honda Rebel 1100 stands tall as a bold fusion of classic aesthetics and modern engineering. At Bike Focus Reviews, we've spent some serious time with this middleweight powerhouse, and we're ready to break down exactly why this bike is more than just another cruiser. It's a statement of performance, attitude, and versatility. Cruiser DNA with a sporty heart. The Rebel lineup has always been about stripping down the cruiser to its essentials: low seat, simple lines, and easy accessibility. But the Rebel 1100 takes that formula and injects it with real power, sport bike-inspired handling, and a whole lot of attitude. Underneath its minimalistic facade lies a performance soul borrowed from Honda's Africa Twin. That's right, the Rebel 1100 shares its 1,084 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine with one of the most respected adventure bikes on the planet. In the Rebel, this engine has been tuned for a punchier mid-range and a deep, throaty growl that makes every twist of the throttle feel satisfying. You get around 86 horsepower and 72 lb-ft of torque, but more importantly, you get an incredibly linear and responsive power band. It pulls smoothly through the rev range, with enough grunt to cruise the highways effortlessly or blast away from traffic lights with authority. Dual transmission options, manual or DCT. Honda continues to push boundaries by offering the Rebel 1100 in both a traditional 6-speed manual and their cutting-edge dual-clutch transmission, DCT. This gives riders the unique ability to choose their riding style, whether it's the full engagement of a manual gearbox or the futuristic smoothness of clutchless shifting. The DCT on the 2025 Rebel 1100 is smarter than ever, offering rapid shifts and multiple ride modes that change the character of the bike. In Sport mode, the DCT holds gears longer for aggressive riding, while Rain mode softens throttle response and shifts early for extra control. Chassis and handling, a cruiser that carves. One of the Rebel 1100 standout traits is how well it handles. Most cruisers prefer straight lines and gentle corners, but the Rebel 1100 feels agile and composed even when the roads get twisty. With a low center of gravity, a curb weight under 500 pounds, for the manual, and a well-balanced frame, this bike feels confident and stable. The steel frame is reinforced and rigid, giving the Rebel 1100 a planted feel at higher speeds. A 35mm fork-up front and dual Showa piggyback shocks at the rear soak up bumps while still providing precise feedback. Cornering clearance is impressive for a cruiser, allowing riders to push the bike harder without scraping pegs every few seconds. Braking and safety features. The 2025 Rebel 1100 comes equipped with high-quality Nissan radial mount calipers up front and a solid rear disc. Combined with standard ABS and Honda's selectable torque control, traction control, this cruiser offers excellent braking performance and confidence under pressure. New for 2025 is a cornering ABS system, available on the DCT variant. Using a lean angle sensor, it modulates brake force during cornering to reduce the chance of skids and maintain control. It's a welcome addition, especially for riders who want that extra safety net on unpredictable surfaces or in inclement weather. Ergonomics and comfort, Rebel for the long ride. The Rebel 1100's design centers around rider accessibility. With a seat height of just 27.5 inches, it's incredibly approachable for newer riders or those with shorter inseams. The ergonomics are classic cruiser, forward foot controls, wide handlebars, and a relaxed riding posture. But thanks to Honda's smart design, the riding position doesn't feel cramped or limiting. For 2025, Honda has recontoured the seat foam and updated the padding to reduce fatigue on longer rides. There's also a new optional comfort seat with added lumbar support, perfect for weekend touring. Passenger accommodations have also been slightly improved, with better cushioning and more supportive foot pegs. Technology and connectivity, more than just a looker. The Rebel 1100 proves that you don't have to sacrifice tech for style. The bike comes equipped with a full digital LCD display that shows all essential ride information clearly. For 2025, Honda adds Bluetooth connectivity and turn-by-turn navigation integration through a companion smartphone app. Also new this year is an optional USB-C charging port and a small under-seat storage compartment, big enough for a phone, wallet, or essential tools. Ride modes, standard, sport, rain, and customizable user mode, allow the rider to tailor throttle response, engine braking, and traction control to their preference. Cruise control is now standard on all models, including the manual variant, making the Rebel even more tour-ready. It's a feature that many competitors reserve for larger or more expensive models, but Honda delivers it here without inflating the price. Style and customization, Rebel with your cause. Visually, the 2025 Rebel 1100 remains a head-turner. Its blacked-out components, muscular tank, and minimalist fenders scream custom bike, but straight from the factory. Honda has introduced new color options this year, including a deep matte burgundy, stealth gray, and a limited edition pearl white with bronze accents. Honda knows that Rebel owners love to make their bikes their own, and the accessory catalog reflects that. From saddlebags and mini fairings to bobber seats, bar-end mirrors, and blackout kits, there's plenty of room for personalization. The aftermarket support continues to grow as well, with third-party parts available for nearly every component. Urban agility meets highway confidence. The Rebel 1100 is just as comfortable navigating city streets as it is stretching its legs on the open highway. Its torquey engine makes quick work of traffic, while its nimble chassis helps riders weave through tight urban spaces. Out on the highway, the sixth gear keeps revs low and fuel economy high. Expect an average of 45 to 50 miles per gallon depending on how aggressively you ride. Thanks to the optional touring package, complete with windscreen, luggage rack, and heated grips, the Rebel 1100 can easily transform from a stylish street machine to a capable long-distance traveler. Value and ownership. Honda continues to deliver incredible value with the Rebel 1100. Its price undercuts many similarly spec'd cruisers, while offering premium features that others charge a premium for. Add Honda's reputation for bulletproof reliability, and you've got a bike that's easy to own, easy to maintain, and hard not to love. Maintenance intervals remain generous, with oil changes recommended every 8,000 miles and valve checks at 16,000 miles. Insurance costs are typically lower than competitors in the cruiser segment due to its practical engine size and safety features. Final thoughts, the modern cruiser for all riders. The 2025 Honda Rebel 1100 isn't just a cruiser, it's a bridge between tradition and progress. It respects the old-school vibe but infuses it with modern performance, smart tech, and real-world comfort. Whether you're a seasoned cruiser rider looking for something lighter and more agile or a beginner stepping up to your first big bike, the Rebel 1100 offers a compelling package. At Bike Focus Reviews, we think this is one of the most versatile and well-rounded cruisers on the market today. It's a bike that adapts to you, grows with your skills, and keeps delivering joy mile after mile. Stay tuned to Bike Focus Reviews for more in-depth reviews, motorcycle news, and everything two-wheeled.